Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head. Mic on, brain off.
What's going on, everybody? It's Joel, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. I really don't have anything clever to say right now. So anyways, on the other side of the table, we have Gloria Rosario.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hi there, Gloria.
Hello.
You look refreshed.
A little bit.
A little refreshed?
Yeah, I'm tired still, but life.
Yeah, me too. I still need to get more sleep. I hope everybody's doing well and everybody's ready for the week. Or whenever. Well, I don't even know when this is going to be posted. Or it'll probably be midweek. So I hope your week is going well. Yes? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we want you to all be doing great.
So today we were talking about what are the traits of toxic people, because I have come across one or two of them before.
I am a toxic people sometimes. Well,
I suppose everyone can be toxic at one
yeah,
point or
let's
something.
be honest.
Well, I think I was more toxic in the past.
Yeah, I've come a long way, but yes, it's very easy to be toxic.
But I want to say everybody's been toxic at one point of their life,
Yeah.
one way or the other,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
What say you guys out there? Pretty sure all of you are, some of you have toxic tendencies.
You know who you are.
We're not going to name any names. Yeah, but I don't even remember how we got on the subject, but it's something that's, I don't know if I'd say it's more amplified now, but what do you think?
Amplified. Bleh, I can't. Amplified how?
Like there's more toxicity in the world than there was before.
I can agree.
I think
that.
so.
People are a lot more, I guess, open about their douchiness.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big debate, I guess, but that's a good way to put it. People are, for sure. People are. It seems like they're a lot more bold with stuff. They like don't care.
Yeah, that's what.
They just stop giving it. They just stop giving a shit. Which I'm kind of getting like that, and I don't know if it's my age, because the older you get, the less you care about stuff. Or I shouldn't say it like that. I would say the meaningless stuff doesn't matter. It's like whatever. I'm like trying to live the rest of my life on this earth as stress free as possible. But yeah, I don't know. You think it's an age thing?
I think it definitely as I've gotten older, I just don't care anymore. So
That's right. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's like it could be just because we're getting older.
well, my thing is that I have a very like expressive face and very animated face. So if my, I guess, gestures don't tell you, my face will tell you that I'm like being.
I think that's like subconscious, anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like your body language and your face kind of tells the story.
Tells the tale, per se.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for me to like be like, oh, it's okay, but you could tell I'm kind of annoyed or just,
But here we are,
here I am.
as toxic free as possible.
I'm trying.
Try harder. Try harder, lady.
Try harder.
So, how are you? You got your car back, so everything's
Yay.
right in the world.
Yes, and tomorrow I start a new client, so they're adding clients to my roster.
That's nice.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't have anything else going on.
You seem to be pretty excited about that.
Well, I'm always excited about more money. I mean,
Well, yeah. Money makes the world go
oh
round.
yes, a little extra money can't hurt. But yeah, I'm excited. It's always exciting to kind of start a new client. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, at least you don't have to haul them in a truck.
That would have been a disaster.
That would have sucked. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that thing. Well, I don't know, because you kind of in the last show you brought up a good point about maybe keeping it, because it does come in handy. I'm not gonna lie,
No, it does, and I think that
but as a secondary car where we barely drive it,
oh yeah, I'm telling you, driving that thing in the week that I drove it,
mm-hmm.
I think I must have spent like 140. That's filling it twice.
Yeah, it's a gas
Damn,
guzzler.
that's expensive.
Yeah, and then I said I was gonna post a picture of the car I had before the truck, which I missed that car. It's on
It was a
Facebook.
pretty badass car.
Yeah, it was a badass car. And some people would kind of, oh, it's just a Dodge Charger. Like me personally, I was not a fan of them changing like the body style and all of that stuff, and then they turned it into a sedan. And but this one was different. It was like I had it all tricked out and stuff. So if you guys follow us on Facebook, or I think I don't know where else. Oh, on the website. I also put it on the website. You guys could look at it. When I saw the pictures of it, I was like, oh, I missed that car.
That's the first time I've seen the pictures of that car. I've never seen it before.
Really?
Yeah, not that I recall. I definitely would have recalled that.
I'm telling you, this thing was loaded. It had leather seats, leather heated seats. It had a Hemi engine in it. Had a new exhaust put in there. Had a sound system, rims, custom lights. This thing was pretty badass. And for whatever reason, I just said, I need a change. And now I regret it.
Okay.
Well, that one would have been just as much as a gas guzzler, I think, because it was a bigger engine.
I miss my Prius. I really do.
We still have it.
Yeah, it's. I gotta look into it and see. Maybe that could be our second car.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was telling you before. We can turn the. We used to call that car Putt Putt because it's a tiny car.
That car is my baby.
Barely made any noise.
No, it was funny because the first time Joel drove, or he's never driven that car, but
No, because I'm afraid to.
yeah. So we were driving, and I was at a stop sign, and the car was so quiet that
I thought it died.
He thought it died. He's like, "What the hell happened to your car?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then the light turned green. I just pushed the pedal, and it turned back on, and it went. That thing is it's old. It's like
A 2005.
yeah, 2005.
So it's like a 21-year-old car.
Yeah, but it drove up until like a year ago.
Well, it's a Toyota. Toyotas usually last pretty
Man,
long.
that thing, I invested so much money to fix it because I loved it. It's like not, the body isn't in bad condition. Like there's no rust or anything in it, but
There's tiny little here and there. I think.
considering it's like a 20-something-year-old
Oh, it's
car,
in great shape.
the
It's-
outside is in great shape, but the inside I've always had issues with because the previous owner was a mechanic.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's stains that I no matter how much I took it to get detailed, they never came out. And then plus it became Lola's car. So wherever I took Lola, it was like she was in the back seat. But that car, everyone's like, just get another one. Stop fixing it. I was like, that I put, I think, $30 to $40 a week in the car, if that, because it's like electric.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like these new stupid cars that you like had to plug in. It generated its own energy.
It's a hybrid, it's
It's a
the
hybrid.
car,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's a hybrid. And it saved me so much money on gas. Like it didn't matter if gas was like, $7 or as high as it's gotten. I never spent that much money on gas. And then I got this new car, and I was like, holy crap, like, I'm not used to this. But the funny thing is that it acts the same, but it's not an electric car. It, like, turns off.
Yeah, it's
Noticed
some
that,
new
right?
thing. I think that's dumb. I think you can actually deactivate that.
I want it. I think that
I
is so
would.
stupid. Yeah.
Because it's, to me, it's like more wear and tear on your engine because it's
Yeah.
constantly turning off, turning on, turning off, turning on.
Right.
That's probably another plan of theirs. So you have to bring it into the get wear and tear faster.
The thing is that my mechanic guy that used to fix it for me, like he knows the car inside out. He moved out of the country. He moved maybe about 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, so you're
Yeah, like I don't have a mechanic, and I trust. It's not a car that I could take to just a mechanic shop because it's a hybrid and it's
well, they all know how to fix that stuff.
yeah, but the prices that they give you are like
Oh, well, that's because some of the parts are ridiculous.
no. There's ways around that stuff. I was like,
Yeah, junkyard.
yeah, and
Victory Auto Wreckers.
they don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, isn't that part of the airport now?
Yeah, they took it down to
So
Built the
what
airport.
we're talking about here in Chicago, we had this. Every city has like their local things, right? That was one of them. They had a famous commercial
yeah,
of a guy opening a door that almost fell on him,
yeah,
and it was a junkyard everybody went to that needed car parts,
yeah,
and the airport bought like. I think they bought a whole town
yeah.
basically, and they mowed it to the ground. And of course, there was people that were like fighting it. They didn't want to move, which I guess you can't blame them. But if someone came to me right now here and said, "Here's all this money, more than what your house is worth. Can you get out?" So
I'll be out tomorrow morning.
yeah, where do I sign?
We don't need anything in the house. Just we could leave,
Just give me enough to move and get plant roots somewhere else.
right?
Give me a paper and pen. But yeah, that place is gone. A lot of places are gone.
No, but the point is that my mechanic would fix my car, not at like expensive prices. You know, like I mean, it was still expensive because it was like a hybrid Prius kind of car. You know, but I've taken it to other mechanics and they want to charge me 3 times more to do the same stuff that he was doing to the car, and it's like, oh man. But I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and just figure it out and get that thing running again.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about because then we can use that as. I mean, I'll drive it. I don't care. Or you can drive it again, and I'll take the other one.
Yeah,
Whatever, trade off, and then the truck can stay parked. And then when we need the truck, we can use
it's
it.
there.
So I'm sure everybody's falling asleep now. Like I fell asleep at the movies last time.
Yes, he did.
Man, that was I don't think I've ever fallen asleep in a movie at a theater. We went to go see The Odyssey, which was a pretty epic movie. It's a long movie. It's 3 hours.
I was awake and just I loved
That to me was unbelievable that she stayed awake through the whole
For
thing.
3 hours, yeah. Usually I don't stay awake.
No. And we went and saw it, and I guess it's the equivalent of IMAX, because, I mean, the IMAX tickets are sold out until, like, the end of August. So this was, like, the equivalent, and it happens to be near our house, which
Right.
is nice. So we went, burritos in our bag.
Ooh.
You all right over there? What happened? Did you just belch?
Oh, I thought it was going to come out silent. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Oh, that was disgusting, guys. I'm so sorry.
At least it was the attic and not the basement.
I'm
Anyway,
having stomach issues today.
yeah, it's probably the GLP-1.
It is. Oh, no, I don't want to get into it. Anyways, just yeah.
Anyways.
Anywho,
So yeah, I fell asleep at the movies. So then we decided to do kind of movie night here, and we saw what was it? We're Gonna Kill You. They will kill you.
oh, that was such a good
That was
movie.
a pretty decent flick.
It was.
I don't think it did very well in
I don't know
theaters, though.
why.
And we rewatched Obsession, which
Yes, it's one of my
that's a-
favorite movies.
that's a good movie.
And I caught like
A bunch of
things
stuff you didn't
that
catch.
I didn't catch during the movie. Like, well, I'm not gonna get into the spoilers, but yeah, watching it like a second time, I hear things, not like scary things, but like things the characters were saying to kind
Yeah.
of
Like little hints or stuff.
hints or Easter eggs that they would like drop and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like paying attention. I was like, "Oh, this happened. I didn't notice it." Yeah, it was a really good movie. I love it.
And you know what? Hold on. This is between you guys and me. Just pretend she's not there. Some of the crazy stuff that this chick did. I'm like, oh my God. She's like that too. She does the same thing. Oop. Sorry.
That's
So
not
what I'm
true.
trying to say is that these chicks be cray cray.
Babe, do the signal.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, it's a horror movie, but not. I don't know how would you? I mean, it's considered horror,
I
but
would
if
say
you
it's-
guys are not into horror movies, it's got a lot of tense moments in it.
very tense moment.
And me personally, I think if you're in a relationship, have been in a relationship with a cuckoo lady or a cuckoo guy, some of that stuff I think is kind of relatable.
I will admit, I have been the cuckoo lady.
Yes, I deal with this every day. But I'm telling you, at least check it out once. I think it was very well done. It was a YouTuber that made it, and it's great. I think it's awesome.
I think it's crazy. Just the whole like, it's weird. Just the whole dynamic of the relationship, and you kind of feel bad for certain characters. Then you're like, wait a minute,
Then you're like you're a tool bag.
yeah, like you deserve what you get. You're gonna get your comeuppance.
It was really well done. The dialogue was good. I thought the sound design, whoever did that, was really good. I usually don't jump or like get scared, not scared or freaked out, but some of the stuff in that movie was like,
There were some
"Ooh, no
uneasy
way."
moments, and some
Yeah.
moments where you're like, if that would happen in real life, that relationship would be like over with really quick.
You know what though? Honestly, if it was me, like that movie would have been like maybe 5 minutes. Because as soon as you started exhibiting that behavior, I'm calling the police.
But if you're the cause of the behavior because you made it happen,
I don't know. All I know is that the popo would be at the door.
the popo, please take
her
this
away.
crazy lady away.
Take this crazy bitch out of my house.
Oh, so now I'm a crazy bitch.
I wasn't talking about you. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Help!
All right. Anyways, I think maybe we should start getting into
The topic of the day.
toxic people.
Yeah, what is it?
Toxic people.
What is it?
Toxic people. The hell's wrong with you?
I just wanted to see how many times you'd say
You
it.
see what I mean? This is what I got to deal with.
I'm asserting dominance.
Miss Cuckoo Lady.
Miss Cuckoo. I'll show you, Cuckoo.
I swear, me and you will be in fisticuffs in the
We be
middle
two
of the
fat
street.
bitches on that street, let me
Yeah,
tell you.
We'll be just trading fists.
Blow for blow, let me
I
tell
don't
you.
care. Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Like, yeah, I'm not going down without a fight. No way, Jose. Yup. I'm just telling you that right now. If that ever went down like in that movie, we're going to scrap.
We scrapping? Got something you want to talk about? something
we're
on your
gonna
mind?
throw down. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm probably going to go down, but I'm going to go down without a fight.
I like the fact that he realizes that he's going down.
Because I'm a gentleman and I fight fair.
Yeah, okay, I don't.
See?
I'm throwing dirt in his eyes. I'm kicking him in certain places. I'm doing all sorts of stuff.
You know, that is true, though, right? Like, if you're in a fight, why... It's not like the 1910s or 20s where you want to fight with honor. It's like you're going...
I'm
gonna-
fighting dirty
you're
and you're gonna
throwing-
hurt.
I'm gonna kick you right where it hurts, and then disable you, and
Throw dirt on you and just
show's over.
yeah, I'm kicking you in the kneecaps. Just
No, I would never do that. I've never been in a fight in my life.
are you really?
Never.
Okay.
Never been in a fight. I've told the story before where I would think I was in 6th grade
Yeah.
and I was about to fight this kid. He like challenged me. And then when we went outside, I was nervous, right? This kid, we like squared up. Kids were around us. And then he does this, extends his hand, and he's like, I want to offer a truce. And I'm like, huh? What? And then I just shook his hand and he walked away.
That was stupid. I'd be like, no, 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 no.
I mean, yeah, most people would be like, nope, you stepped in it. Now you're going to deal with it.
Now you gotta get these fisticuffs.
But yeah, I guess my looks just kind of scared him off.
I think I've only been. Some people are just full of hot air and they talk a lot. Like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, I'll wait for you. And like,
All bark, no bite.
yeah. And I think a lot of females used to pick fights with me because like they thought that I was like super like
Like you were
gentle.
going to back down.
Like I was gonna back down, but then when I kind of brought out the Rottweiler, Gloria. Oh no, it's not that. Really?
Man, one time in high school, when I used to go to high school, there was these 2 girls. I was in drafting class,
Yeah.
and I don't know what they were. I've been probably arguing over a guy or something like that.
Always something.
All I
stupid.
remember was I'm sitting at my drafting table, and these girls are bickering, and then all of a sudden, cat fight behind me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, nails. And at one point, the one girl ripped the other girl's blouse, so she's in her undergarment. And then the teacher's freaking out because he doesn't know what the hell to do. He's trying to stop them. He can't get in between them. You have these 2 females fighting. So it was just utter chaos. And I don't know if they got, I think they got expelled, but I don't remember. But yeah, it was crazy.
No, I do remember. It was. I don't know how it started or what happened. You're right. It's when 2 females fight in high school. It's normally over a guy or something stupid. And there was this girl, I guess, who liked the guy that I was with, and she like I didn't even know who she was. She was like a year younger than me or something like that. And she was like always like talking stuff, and I was like, I don't know who you are, kid. Like, leave me alone or whatever. And I was on probation already because I had gotten caught with weed in school.
Oh,
So-
was that when you almost got kicked out?
No, that's when I got kicked out.
Oh.
So I remember I was like, what am I gonna do, man? This chick like wants to fight me, like a normal Gloria would just kind of go for it, but I was like, I'm on probation, and I was like, I have a what was it called? A juvie probation officer. And she was real cool, but she was very strict. And she's like, 1 call from the cops, and I'm shipping you off to juvie or whatever. I was like, all right, ma'am, I'll behave. So my friend's like, why don't you just go talk to her mom? I was like, really? That's such a like punk bitch thing to do. But I was like, there's no other way that I'm gonna defuse this,
Right.
So I walked over to her house and I was like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I was like, I need help. I was like, I don't even know why I'm here. But I was like, your daughter is like really picking stuff. And I was like, I'm older. I don't want to get in trouble. And I was like, if you could just talk to her and just kind of calm her down a little bit because, I don't want to get in trouble and she's going to get in trouble. And when I guess she called for her daughter, she sent one of her other kids to like pick her up, and she came home. And her jaw dropped when she saw me like sitting at the kitchen table with her mom. And she's like, "What the hell are you doing here? What's going on?" And her mom's like, "Sit down." And then she's like getting her daughter's side of the story and stuff. And I was like, "Look, ma'am, I'm not here to start drama. I don't want to fight with your daughter. I'm not trying to disrespect you in your own home. Like, I know I'm in your house and I'm not going to disrespect you or her." But I was like, she needs to stop. I was like, this is my last alternative. I was like, if she keeps on, I'm going to give in and I'm going to get in trouble and she's going to get in trouble. And it's just, and she slapped her kid like right in front of me and stuff. I was like, oh man, this is going to be so bad. And I kind of did feel bad for her, but I didn't know like how to get out of it, you know? And then from that point on, she didn't give me any issues. I mean, she would give me issues from afar and stuff, but never like she was before. And I guess I was friends with her cousin, and her cousin told me that when her father came home, he dog walked her. Like, he's like, "You're not going to be out in the streets fighting over a guy. You know, we taught you better." And I was like, man, I felt so bad afterwards, but I was like, that was my only recourse, you know?
It's called karma.
Yeah, I feel bad. And it's funny because a couple of years after that, I ran into her in a grocery store. And she's like, "Man, I'm sorry." She's like, "It was so not worth it. You know, I was stupid." I was like, dude, I don't even think about that stuff anymore. You know, we're dumb fighting over some dumb guy or whatever. But I was like, no, I never had beef with you and I still don't have beef with you. And that was it, you know? But yeah, kids are stupid.
She was pretty toxic.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Toxicity.
all right, so the first, let's see, trait of a toxic person. There are many. Main character complex. The
Yes.
trait. Everything must revolve around them. Your good news gets hijacked by a bigger story of theirs. Your bad news gets eclipsed by how hard their day was.
Yeah.
Very true. I deal with people like that all the time.
Yeah.
And that's annoying. Very, very annoying.
I always listen to people like talk first when they're telling me stuff.
Yeah, me too. I think
then-
I do it too much.
Yeah.
I
and
don't
there
tell
are
people.
times-
There's times I just want to tell them to F off.
No, but you know, a lot of times I call it to their attention. I was like, dude, I was in the middle of like saying something. Can you like hold on a second?
Mm-hmm.
I hate being interrupted. I know you and I do it to each other a lot, but that's different, you know? But that's like an annoying trait that I find in people, like how they don't know, like they interrupt. And
But I think
that's
it's the
rude.
way they interrupt.
Yeah.
I think it's like
Yeah.
they don't like they're disregarding what you're saying.
Right.
That's the thing that gets me. Like you're trying to say something and they're disregarding it, being disrespectful.
Yeah.
And then, oh well, this is what happened to me, or oh this is my 2 cents on it.
Right.
That to me is no good. That's what bothers me.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
But if you're in a conversation and I mean, it happens, right? I mean, you don't do it on purpose.
No.
to cut them off. But there's people that purposely cut
And that
you off.
constantly will do it.
Yeah. And then there's just people you just want to tell us piss off.
Shut up.
And you know what? There's times where I don't know if any of you guys out there or you, Gloria, if you go through this, you'll sit there and listen to them, and in your brain you're just like, I do not care. I do not give one shit about this.
I've called people out for that stuff before.
Really?
Yeah. There was this one time, real quick story. I had a friend who would always complain about her coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
But then she'd go out and hang out with them, like, you know, on a regular basis off work. And I was like, one day they were like complaining, like, oh, they stole my overtime and they gave it to so and so, and she pretends to be my friend and blah blah blah. I was like,
Then why are you hanging out
no,
with them?
I was like, okay, so stop hanging out with them,
Mm-hmm.
stop talking to them, find another. I was like, look, and people might be like, oh no, that's kind of wrong or whatever. Work people are not your friends. They are not. I mean, right? Or is that just like a
No,
me thing?
it's that's what everyone says, and then that's the general like thing. But that doesn't mean you can't meet someone at
No.
work that you click with
No,
or
no,
vibe
no.
with.
I've met some pretty cool
Yeah,
people and
I've
become
met
friends
people
with them.
that I would consider a friend.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, as a general rule, no.
No, but you have to be like careful on
Yes,
like your
very
friend,
careful.
especially at work.
Yep.
You know, when I had coworkers before, when I was like working in like facilities and stuff, yeah, you develop your own little cliques or whatever. And I was part of like a group, and I noticed that like somebody in the group got fired.
Mhm.
And me and this other girl were like talking, and I was like, how did she get fired? How did they find out that, you know, what she said? That we said that like in our little table or whatever. You know, she was complaining about administration, and she had every right to complain, and we all had complaints and stuff, but time and place, you know. And they would kind of make us do things to like cut back, and like it would be cheating the people that we were taking care of, and they would charge them for it. And she made a comment or whatever, and then it got back to like the administration, and we all got called into the office. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, I was sitting at the table, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna snitch on a coworker, you know.
Right.
And as it turns out, we found out that one of the girls that was in our sitting at our table, that was like the cool one that like everybody liked.
She was the blabbermouth.
She was the snitch. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. Like on lunch, I'm gonna sit by myself, or I'm gonna take a different lunch hour or something. I was like, I can't be part of that. Like, no. But yeah, you have to be careful on like your friend group at work. Not saying not to be friendly and not to like, you know, have
no,
conversation.
you just gotta use your discernment.
Yep. Keep home stuff at home.
Yep.
And keep work stuff at work. You know, always.
All right. Number 2, zero genuine accountability. The trait, apologies from them are rare, fake, or conditional.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you feel that way, or I only did it because you blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, there's like no sincerity there whatsoever.
Or they apologize only to like repeat the behavior
to
over
keep doing the same
over.
thing over
Yeah.
and over.
Yep. I've been a pushover and accepted apologies like that before in the past. Not anymore, but I just think that it's the cop out. Like,
Well, yeah, it even says that it threatens admitting fault threatens their fragile
ego.
ego, so they will deflect, blame shift, or play dumb.
Yeah.
Yes, I hate when they do that.
I
Play
don't know.
dumb. I deal with a lot of people that play dumb.
Yeah.
And
I
that's very-
didn't know that was going to happen.
That gets old very fast.
It does.
Zero accountability. Let me tell you. Hands off the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah. I don't. I don't like that trait in people. The whole like fake apologizing. But
For that, just don't apologize.
No.
You know, just let
And-
it go.
you know, I learned a lesson, and this came directly from the person. They always told me, believe when people tell you things about themselves, especially if it's bad. And it kind of took me a second to realize what they were talking about. But yeah, it's like if somebody says like, "Oh, I'm a douchebag and I treat people like a certain way and stuff," believe it because it's coming directly like from their mouth. You
Yeah,
know,
it's coming right from them.
it's coming right from them. And I don't know. I don't have the patience for that type of behavior. Nope.
All right, we'll keep moving on. All right, the conversational hijacker. The toxic trait is they don't listen to hear, they listen to wait for their turn to speak or straight up interrupt you mid-sentence to steer the focus back on themselves.
Yeah.
We kind of just talked about that, right?
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell when people are like that, right? They're not really listening to you. That drives me nuts. It's like, why am I wasting my oxygen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I guess that's where you need to kind of grow a set and be like, end the conversation, right?
And
Or send them on their way.
here's something that just popped into my head. When I was talking about like that whole thing, people will treat you how you let them treat you.
That is true.
You know, and if you're constantly just letting them talk over you and constantly letting them be disrespectful or manipulative and stuff, and you keep accepting them back into your life, you're just as much in fault as the other person is,
Yeah,
because you're not setting your boundaries.
that is true.
So it's like a two-way street, you know?
And I suck at boundaries. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he sucks.
Was that necessary?
Yes.
That was kind of hurtful.
But is it lying?
No, you're not lying.
I'm not lying, so...
Don't take that as an invitation to be like, if you see me in public.
No.
'Cause No, I'm just kidding.
He's working on it, and he's getting better.
I am getting better at it.
He has me to direct him.
You don't direct me to nothing, lady. I'm the man. I do what I want.
Yeah, until he needs something.
Yeah, I need her for stuff.
Babe, where's my socks?
Speaking of, they don't make things like they used to. I've thrown out so many socks. I swear, the quality of stuff nowadays is garbage. I bought a bunch of new, I don't even remember when I bought them. Not long ago.
Like a month and a half ago. It was 2 months
Like,
ago.
since when are socks one use only? I'll put them on in the morning before work or whatever, and then by the time I get home, I got toes poking out of everywhere. Like, what the hell is
It's
this?
funny. Sometimes he'll take off his boots.
Take my cowboy boots
And like
off.
his pinky toe will be like hanging out the side. I
Or
was
my
like,
big toes just poking
Poking
out the
out?
top.
be like, what's up? I see your little friend out there.
It's like, what the hell? And it's like, oh,
It's funny.
funny, but not funny because
Oh, it's hilarious.
I gotta buy more socks.
Yeah.
People are like, what the hell are these two talking about?
Anyways, let's get back on point.
All right, the boundary. We just talked about this. The boundary dozer.
Yeah.
The toxic trait is tell them no, and they see it as a challenge rather than a boundary.
Yeah.
They push, they guilt trip, negotiate, or throw a silent treatment until you cave. Yep, they stomp all over your boundary.
Yeah.
And yes, that's something a lot of people got to work on.
Yes.
She doesn't have problem with boundaries,
I don't.
except when it comes to me.
Yeah.
There is no boundaries here.
Oh, there's a few boundaries we're not gonna get into.
She stomps on them, cartwheels over them, dances on them. Like, what is it? The sombrero dance?
Oh, I'll do the cha-cha slide through it.
Cha-cha slide, the running man on it. Yeah, she got zero. There's zero boundaries here.
No. Well, you're my husband.
And then when I like put my foot down, it's like she wants to fight me.
I do.
It's like, that's not happening, lady.
You could tell which one of us is the abusive one.
Yeah, the one over there on the other side of the table.
I am not abusive.
Look at her. Look at cute little innocent me. And then look at her with her devil skull.
You are so
behind her.
full of it. Whatever.
Her devil skull.
No, don't tell these people that I'm mean to you. I was like, I'm not. I have my moments, but so do you.
She is my world, ladies and gentlemen. She truly is. She does not abuse me. I'm throwing that out there so people don't start rumors on the internet.
You're gonna have the police showing up at the door for a wellness check.
Yeah, look at her. Look at her. So mean. No, seriously, she's not.
I'm not. I'm one of the
In
nicest
fact,
people
I
you
think
will
she's
ever
full
meet.
of shit because when we met, she talked about how horrible she was. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, one of the things that got me about her when we went on our first date, and the way she interacted with people, and the way that she, in particular, I'll give you the quick thing. So there was a petting zoo. One of the things we did on our first date was went to a pumpkin patch. So at the pumpkin patch, there was a little like petting zoo or something.
I was in heaven, let me tell you.
Yeah, and then there was, like those gumball machines, but it had feed in them for the animals. So Glow stuck her coin in there. She got a handful of, or a cup full of feed for I think it was goats. And she starts feeding the goats, and she's all happy, right? Oh, the animals, blah, blah, blah. So there was this little kid that was like, lighting up when he saw the animals, right? So Gloria went up to the little kid and kind of crouched down and then gave him some of the feed to give to the goat. And then the kid started feeding the goat. And that was one thing that got me like, wow, she's a good person. And I was like, yeah, I want to know more about this lady.
My plan worked. That was the plan setting in motion.
Then we went and got some apple cider and what was it? Like apple donuts or something like that.
Yeah, apple cider donuts. Those are my favorite. They come out.
That was a good time.
No, but the thing is, it's like, I feel that you should, like, when it comes to kids, like little kids and animals, you need to be like a gentle person with them. They're kids. And the little boy was so cute. I still remember him. He was like this, he had like chubby cheeks.
Chubby cheeks. You kept talking about that.
Yeah, and then like he was like all waddling in his little like outfit. Because he was wearing a jacket. I remember it was cold that day. And he was just so sweet. And his mom was really nice. And I was like, oh, can I give him, like, do you mind? She's like, oh, no, not at all.
And that kid was so happy.
No, and I think that you have to show kindness, like, where you can. And to me, like, my biggest, like, my soft spot is animals and little kids, Don't want any of my own, but I love other people's kids, And to me, those are the most innocent beings, animals and kids. So, I'm always gentle with kids and animals and stuff.
Well, have you seen our niece and nephew? I don't know about innocent. I don't know about that.
No.
People out there with children know what I'm talking about.
I love my niece and nephew.
They're kids. They're all like
kids. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're going to get into things. They're going to break things. They're going to do
you
things.
You should have seen the stupid shit I did when I was a
That's
kid.
what I'm saying. Like, we forget that we were, like, kids at one point. And that we did stupid things. And adults would yell at us. Like, I will never lose my temper to the point where I'm, like, scolding my niece and nephew. But I am kind of, like, firm with certain things, Like, my niece, she's adorable. I had turmeric pills.
Oh my God.
I don't know where she got them from, but
kids
turmeric.
find, I don't understand. Like, I swear, if you have something that you've lost, have a kid look for it. They'll find it.
Oh, God.
Because they're like, find stuff. Like, where did you even get this from?
No, and I was kind of worried because, like, I don't know if she ate it and stuff. And I was like, what are you doing? And right away she says, oh, I'm sorry, Titi, I'm sorry. I was like, you have to remember, like, she's a kid and she sees, like, something orange and it's colorful. And of course she's going to play with it, And I wasn't upset or anything, but I think that, like, my reaction kind of, like, scared her. And it's just like, dude, she's a kid. Like,
yeah, but then we found, and I don't know if you guys know, turmeric's, I mean, it'll stain things. We found turmeric powder everywhere.
But luckily it didn't stain anything. And, I wasn't mad about it. I was more concerned of how much did she consume or did she put it in her mouth?
Yeah.
More than, like, the furniture, the stuff, all that stuff can be cleaned or whatever. The couches are old. Like, I don't care about that stuff. But to me, it was just a reaction of, like, holy crap. Like, how did you put this in your mouth? I asked her, And not that it's bad, but you don't know if she has an allergic reaction to it. She hasn't been exposed to it. That's where I was coming from.
My, the goofiest thing I've seen her do is, well, I didn't see her do it, but we went over to their house one time and she was into glitter, right? So
She's still into glitter.
Glitter on everything, on table, floor, chairs,
It's
on
funny.
her father.
No, it's funny because, like, you go to my brother's house at any given time.
There's like glitter on everything.
No, I'll be talking to my brother and his beard because he's got a thick beard.
Yeah, or he'll have like just random glitter on his
I'll
face.
be like, what did you do? Were you playing with glitter or something? He's like, no, Adi got into the glitter and it becomes like
No,
part of their
but the
routine.
best one was we went to their house and then, whatever. Oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. And then she she stuck her tongue out or something. She had glitter all over her tongue. It's like, what? Like, are you eating this stuff? Like, what's going on here?
But
oh, little
that's
kid.
what kids do, though. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it's like, you have to realize, like, especially like with my niece and nephew, like they're the only niece and nephews that I have. You know, all the kids in my family are like basically grown almost. You know,
Right.
and I enjoy those things. Like with my niece and my nephew, I know at the moment, like I'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" You know, kind of like a typical adult. But then it's just like I don't get to spend time with them, and I'd rather overlook like the messes or the yelling and the argument between them. I love having them over at the house. Like that's my favorite thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just something that comes with the territory. Like, you know, kids are going to be kids and they're going to do things and they're going to push your buttons and that's just the way it is, you know?
Yeah, they're going to say stupid things.
They're going to break stuff. But I enjoy them as much as I can because one day they're going to grow up and they're not going to be little kids anymore.
And they'll be old enough for you to fight them.
Anyways, we're getting off topic.
All right. The emotional parasite. You walk away from every interaction with them feeling completely drained, anxious, or heavy, even if nothing dramatic actually happened. Almost every day.
Yes,
And that can be very tiring.
very.
But they also have a name for that, right? Energy vampire.
Ooh, excuse me, guys.
We both would be on that at the same time.
It's getting
Twinsies. What is
Twinsies.
it? Do we get like? Is that good luck or something?
I don't know, but twinsies.
Twinsies.
No, it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, it's they call them emotional vampires,
Yes.
right? Didn't I don't know if anybody out there watched the show, that show what they do in the shadows.
Oh,
of
that was
vampire
such a good show. Yeah.
One of them was a vampire, but he was an energy vampire. That was
That show, I'm sorry, is one of the
That was
best
pretty
shows. One of the most well written shows. The comedy was on point.
no what's the one comic on there, Matt, the British guy.
Yeah, I know who
He's
you're talking-
hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny.
Oh my god, the stuff he would say.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We watched. I think that's the only series that we've watched together that like we made a point to keep watching. We never lost interest in. But I want to watch the British version of it.
I started it a long time ago, and then they took it off of the streaming service I was watching it on.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
only available through the BBC network.
That's like The Office, the British version.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it. Not the same.
You kind of have to be like. I love British humor. You have to.
I like
understand-
Ricky Gervais though. I like him a lot.
Yeah, but you have to understand British humor is like intellectual humor. Like it's a little bit more.
It's dry.
It's dry, so you kind of have to kind of be a dry person or understand like dry comedy. I love it.
So are you saying that they're all dry?
No, not all of them, but a lot of the comedy stuff is kind of you have to pay attention and understand what they're talking about.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
All right, the master manipulator of rules. They expect 100% transparency, loyalty, and immediate responses from you, but operate in secrecy, double standards, and flake out whenever it suits them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Trying to think if there's, I mean, I could probably pull a bunch of examples. You know, it's funny, and I don't know if it's, I mean, most of this stuff I experience at work. Not so much because I don't really have people I hang out with outside of work. So this is all work people.
Yeah.
What about you? But you've had more friends than I have.
I don't know. I've been in that position before where I kind of just let people like do that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was a little bit more forgiving, I'd come up with excuses on why they were acting like that with me, or like, oh, if they would cut me off or whatever,
Uh-huh.
it'd be like, oh, they're having such a bad day. They just probably wanted somebody to like listen
To vent, yeah.
to vent, or if they would say something off the wall, like manipulative, I'd be like, oh, they, care about me and blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
But it gets old after a while.
It gets old very fast.
Very, very fast, But I don't know. I guess at some point I was like super kind to people and just kind of let them just be like that.
Mhm.
But not anymore. I mean, at some point I was like, I don't know. It's just easier to cut this person off than to try to fix the situation.
Yeah, I think sometimes you just gotta like end
Yeah.
it. It's easier than just
Yeah.
trying to repair it.
And like now, if I feel some kind of way about someone, I just cut them off immediately. Like I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I don't
kind of
even
stuff.
try to establish anything.
No,
No.
like I said, now I don't have coworkers or anything like that, or I don't have a lot of people that I come across every day.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I think my circle right now is pretty decent. I don't have issues with anybody, so
All right. Envy disguised as support, the trait. They rarely celebrate your wins. When good things happen to you, they respond with cold silence, backhanded compliments, or subtle attempts to minimize your success.
yeah, with little comment. And wait, I've talked about this before. I don't know if it was on this podcast or my podcast.
Mhm.
The side comments. Oh, I'm so happy, like, for you.
Mhm.
Or, I love that for you. I feel some kind of way when somebody says that to me, like, oh, I love that for you. Or,
Because they don't love it at all.
no, it just
Right.
comes across as, like, double-handed to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm weird.
Mhm. Well,
But-
you are weird.
I am weird. Or when somebody's like, I had accomplished something. Oh, you finally accomplished it? Like, it was about time,
Yeah.
The side comments or like the double-handed comments. Yeah, no, I don't have time for that.
Hmm. Yeah, and I don't know why this comes to mind right away, and it seems kind of petty, and I don't get me wrong, I don't really care, but especially with social media now, nobody likes your stuff, or like say you want to share something. I mean, well, let's call it wins, right? Like cool stuff that happens in your life. They don't even acknowledge it. You know what I mean?
Or if they do, they'll put like a side comment on there or something.
Yeah.
I learned, and I kind of feel like this, like, you don't talk about your plans with people. You don't tell them what you're doing or what you're working on until you're done with it and like put it out.
Yeah.
Because you're always gonna have the people in your life that are gonna try to talk you out of things. Like people want to see you be successful, but not more successful than them. I don't know if you've ever heard that term.
Or they don't want to look like they're the lazy bum that don't do anything,
Right.
right?
Like
And you're actually doing something.
right. And like with the whole podcasting thing, I've had people tell me like, "Why are you doing that? There's so many podcasts out there. That's so stupid. Like you're an adult. You have, this is what you choose to waste your time on, or stupid comments like that." But they're always talking about like, "Oh, I want to write a book, or I want to do this, and I want," but you're not doing anything to get closer to that,
No.
And I don't pay attention to people like that say those kind of comments and stuff, or like try to talk you out of or talk down.
Hmm.
Just because I look at the whole person as a whole, like what are they doing in their lives? Why am I asking them for advice? Do I even need this person in my circle? And it's little things like that. Like when people talk down to you or say like, "Oh, your podcast's stupid," or you sound stupid on the podcast, or whatever it is that I've heard. Because I've
Did
heard,
they say that to you?
yeah, I've heard
Really?
comments before, and I don't necessarily always, I just don't really respond to people when they come at me with that attitude. Because if I really responded how I wanted to respond, your feelings would be hurt, and it's just like, don't yuck other people's like goals or what they're doing or their motivations and stuff. To you, podcasting or whatever, writing a book, or whether you're podcasting, writing a book, writing music, or you're playing instruments, don't listen to people that tell you like, oh, that's a waste of time. Like, who are you to tell me how to like use my time? I don't know. That's a soft button with me. I was like, I'm not gonna listen to people that are just sitting at home twiddling their thumbs tell me that my stuff is stupid or that this isn't worth it, because what are you doing with yourself? So that's just me.
Facts.
Factual.
All right. The chronic shit stirrer, the drama maker. The trait, they thrive on chaos. If things are calm, they manufacture crisis, start a rumor, stir up old drama between people, and just to stand back and watch the fireworks. Those people are the worst.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've known a bunch of people like that.
I've been called dramatic before. I can be dramatic, especially because, like, again, I'm a very I'm bad with expressing myself, but I'm animated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people take that as kind of like, oh, she's so dramatic. But some people are just naturally like that. Not to mean harm.
Always wanted to start crap.
No, not wanting to start crap, but kind of, how do I want to put it? They're animated. Does that make sense or no?
Kind of, but this is just someone that's like an instigator.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't.
That's what it means.
It doesn't match. Okay, yeah, that's not what I'm thinking of.
I mean, you're bringing up good points, but this is more of a person that's
right.
an instigator.
No.
They always want to start drama.
Yeah, I've known
drama starters.
Drama starters, yes, I've known people like that.
I know someone who's a drama starter.
Me?
Right away, she said, "Me?
No,
that's not who I meant." Drama queen. She says I'm a big drama queen.
He can be a drama queen. Don't tell me no.
That's not true.
No, you can be a drama queen, dear.
No.
Yes.
Not at all.
Uh-huh.
Look at you, drama queen.
No, but what I'm saying is that there are dramatic people out there, but not the type that cause instigations and arguments and stuff. That's kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I get bored with people like that. You know what? I've known people like that in my family. Like, I'm not going to say who, obviously, but there are people like that who like to kind of just put comments out there and see where they happen.
Yeah, it's like throwing
shade or, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
That's what I mean. They like stand back and see where it goes.
Yeah.
All right, getting near the end, the Jekyll and Hyde persona. The trait is that they're charmingly sweet, funny, generous 1 minute, cold, harsh, and hypercritical the next. You never know which person you're going to get. Yeah, I don't have time for that. Like, if you're wishy-washy like that,
No, my thing is, too, is like, if I feel that I have to walk on eggshells every time that I talk to you or we are hanging out, you're not going to be around in my life for too long.
All right.
Because as nice as I can be, I'm also direct, and a lot of people take that a certain type of way.
Right.
But I'm not purposely doing it to walk on eggshells, I like being direct with people. Not mean, because there's a difference between...
No, there's a difference, yeah.
There's a difference between being direct, like, especially if you're doing something that's, like, annoying me, pissing me off, or hurting me.
I think more people need to be like that. More direct and honest and respectful.
There's a way to talk to people. I've had people in my past or in my life currently that are like, well, they just have to accept me for who I am because I'm just like that. That doesn't give you the license to be an asshole to people.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to have tact. You still have to talk to people with like respect, and you still have to kind of be mindful,
be empathetic, everything.
But be direct. If somebody's doing something to hurt you or to piss you off or to kind of push your buttons, call it out.
See, so like I discussed this with friends of mine, and I'm not gonna name names or anything like that. But there's people on social media now that I guess that's their thing now, and I'm starting to notice more and more people like this, where they're very direct, very in your face, raw, which is fine. I respect that, but at the same time, I don't agree with everything they say. I'm not a big fan of the delivery, and I've even made the case that you can. It's kind of counterproductive when you're like that, because I think you can convey a message without being harsh. And I know some people kind of need that, right? Some people need to get grabbed by the collar and in your face, but I don't know. I think there's a right way and a wrong way to convey messages to people, right? Or
Right.
no?
Because when you it's not your place to tell people things about themselves if they're not asking you about them. If
Right.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I try not to get involved in people's lives. Like, I really don't. One, I don't have time, and two, it's none of my business, you know? And I feel like with certain people, you have to kind of not walk on eggshells, but you have to approach them from a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
I will say something like if I think that like you're hurting yourself or you're doing something like dangerous or you're doing something really stupid and hurtful that's gonna come back to bite you in the ass,
Right.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing, dumbass? Like you're gonna mess up, or this has bad idea written all over it, you know."
Right.
But I would never ever go up to someone and give them my opinion on something that I don't know anything about or what they're going through.
Right.
And I think people confuse honesty with being an asshole. And there's a fine line between that. You know, you still have to have, like I said, some sort of decorum. You have to be respectful to people.
Yeah, that's what the point I was trying to make with.
Right.
I was having a discussion with some people about it, a couple friends of mine, and it's like I said, I respect it, I get it, like being forward and blunt about it, but to come off as kind of an asshole about it, I don't know if that's purposely done for clicks and likes or if that's the way you are. And I'm sorry, if you act like a complete dick to me, I'm not gonna really,
Be receptive.
receptive to it.
And if you're my friend or you're somebody that I care about or, you know, you're important to me, I'm going to treat you with respect.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to be honest with you at the same time. But like I said, you just don't walk up to someone and just, you know, oh, you dumbass, you know, blah, 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 and like berate them.
Right.
There's moments of frustrations where I was like, yeah, oh God, you're so stupid. Or, you know, just out of frustration. But I always make sure to tell him, like, dude, I'm not coming from, like, a bad place. I'm, like, telling you this because you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my friend, you're my cousin, you're whoever you are in my life. And I will always call people out like that. Just as much as I expect people to call me out when I'm doing something stupid or when I'm doing something that hurts you.
Right.
You know, me being a direct person, and I could be blunt sometimes, people who know me 100% know that
You're not being mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just, you know, you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it as honestly as possible. But people who don't know me directly, they're like, man, she's, you know, she's an asshole or she's, you know, a bitch or whatever. But it's just, you have to have tact. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
Right. All right, last one. The opportunistic loyalty. The trait, they're only your best friend or biggest fan when you have something they need.
Yep.
Status, access, monies, emotional support, or a distraction.
Yes.
You know, I deal with people now, or I've dealt with, you know, presently, and I'm kind of iffy about it. That's kind of where I think this kind of fits it because I don't know if it's sincere or I'm just there for convenience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how to really discern it. I mean, I'm currently discerning it, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've run into that, right?
Oh, opportunistic people? Yes. I call them bitches fair weather friends.
That's exactly what they are.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I don't. That doesn't make me feel good. Like
No.
I don't know. It's like I'm only there because you need. I don't know. You guys out there can kind of chime in on this on the socials and stuff. So there's a difference I think between lending an ear, right?
Right.
And listening to somebody
Yes.
and then just being there as a punching bag,
Right.
if that makes any sense. Right?
Yeah. I think, well, you know about this. I haven't talked about it in a while, but I had somebody I considered a friend for a really long time, and they would only like yeah, growing up and stuff, we hung out all the time and we did stuff, and you know, I'm a very giving person. Like if I love you, or if I I like you, or you were my boyfriend at one time, or my husband, or I can be I'm a very kind person. I'm a very giving person. And it took me a long time to realize that certain people just were around me because of that, because I was just a very nice giving person. I consider myself the type of person that if you like something of mine and it's not that important to me, I'll give it to you. I have no problems like that. But there was this one person in my life who would call me when they needed something.
See, that's
They
the
were-
thing.
yeah.
When you only hear them when you hear from them when they need something.
And I got tired of it. And I called her out one time on it. I was like, Ma, look, I'm going to be like blunt with you. I was like, I consider you a friend and stuff. And, I have a lot of love for you. And, I'm a very nice person. But I was like, I'm going to call you out on something. I was like, you disappear for months. And I don't hear anything from you, right? And then, like, you'll call me out of the blue and you'll have a conversation with me, and then it'll turn into something like, oh, can you lend me some cash? Or do you mind giving me a ride on the
No way.
15th? Ma, you haven't called me in like 7 months, and now you're calling me now? I was like, you know what? I'm cool. I was like, next time you need something, don't call me like that. I was like, I never ask people for anything. I hate to ask people for anything. Anything. A ride, cash,
Yeah, I don't
gas
like
money.
asking. Yeah.
I barely like to ask Joel, and he's my husband, But there are some people that will just take advantage of that and just count on the fact that, oh, dumb old Gloria is going to help me.
Yeah.
And there goes me,
Boundaries. That's when you got to put your foot
Right.
down. Like, no.
And it's funny, like I said, you find out who your true friends are when you are rock bottom.
Yeah.
You do. Because they want nothing to do with it. But when you're throwing parties, having barbecues, inviting people over, paying for pizza and all that, oh, yeah, I'm going to come over there and hang out and this and that. But yeah, no, I don't have time for that crap.
Yeah, we don't have time for that crap.
Yeah.
So there goes that list of 10 traits of toxic people. And I'm pretty sure you guys have run into people like this or currently dealing with people like this.
Family, friends.
Family, friends. And please feel free to comment about it in all the comment sections.
Yes,
That was enlightening.
it was.
All right. So thanks for listening to us, especially to her.
Babble.
I know sometimes she's hard to listen to.
Am I really?
No. I love listening to you.
You don't have a choice.
That's true. I signed up for this.
Yes. Look, I found my pony.
That's not a pony. That's a unicorn.
Oh, my unicorn. Right. See? Right here.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, people. So don't forget to go visit the website, Sessions and Lessons. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Sessions and Lessons Unscripted.com. Go there to watch and listen to the episodes. You can also poke around there, and we put random stuff on there. Like the pictures of the car that we were talking about earlier. They're up there, so you can look at it. We'll try to stuff that we talk about, we can throw it up there. And if you guys want to get a hold of us, got a suggestion, you got funny jokes, stories, experiences, you want to add on to stuff, you got ideas for shows and stuff you would like us to do or talk about or whatever, those are really fun. Sessions and lessons mail at gmail.com. You can also reach us on the socials, TikTok, Facebook, all the other ones. I think Facebook and TikTok are probably the top two. If you just want to chit chat or say what's up and whatever, feel free. And we're not hard to find. Either look up Sessions and Lessons, or you can look up my name or even Glow, and you should be able to find us. We're not hard to find. Right, lady?
Yes.
All right. And
Well, it's my turn. Whenever you guys are done checking out the websites and, Facebookings and inboxes and all that stuff, you guys can head on over to Glowing Off Script. Where is it? Right there.
Right there.
Right there. Yes, I
Bam.
finally got it. Yeah, I release episodes every Friday. If you guys have any ideas or you guys want me to cover something or you'd like to be a guest on the show, just always let me know. You guys can reach me at gloingoffscript@yahoo.com. I'm also open to criticism, good, bad, positive, anything. Be honest with me. I could take it.
That's what she said.
That's what I said. So, yeah, let me know.
But I'm here to be a crying shoulder for her to cry on. So
I could take it.
no, seriously, guys. If you
No,
guys
really.
have anything to say it.
Yes.
All right, and don't forget, guys. My buddy Gary Holtz, life coach. What would I even call him? The master of Northman coaching.
The Capitan.
The Capitan of Northman Coaching and NorthmanCoaching.com. He is, right now, you can join the school brotherhood, the Northman Brotherhood, for only $10 a month. Guys,
Ooh, what a bargain.
seriously, $10 well spent. You become a part of the brotherhood where a bunch of men get together almost every day. We have meets, talk about certain subjects. We deep dive into a lot of issues people are having. Guys help each other out, give each other advice, vent. It's a great group. And if you guys are looking for a life coach, hit up Gary at NorthmanCoaching.com. And I believe he has slots open right now. So if you guys are looking for a life coach, someone to help you out, especially with relationship issues or divorce, hit those guys up. And great guys. Gary's a great guy. So only $10 a month, guys. You guys spend more on that on snacks during the week. So $10 a month, you can do it. So go ahead and sign up. All right, and one last thing. Don't forget to pick up my book or check out my book, May December and the Ballad of Joey Flowers. It's out right now on Amazon Kindle, and also available on StudioMoonfall.com. And if you are in the upper Illinois / southern Wisconsin area, they have a brick and mortar store in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And it's a real cool store. A lot of artisans sell their stuff there. It's an indie bookstore, so it's all indie books. Glow and I have gone there. It's absolutely fantastic place.
I feel like every time that we go there, I find something new.
Yes.
It is such a cool little store.
They got a cool little thing too, guys. If you go to the store, there's 3 aliens that every day they move, and you have to locate the 3 aliens. And if you find them, and tell them where they are, they'll give you you get a discount at the store that day.
Yeah, I think
Which I
that's
think is
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's owned by Donovan Shearer. He's also an author and an artist, and you got to check his stuff out. It's really cool, actually. It's really cool. Yeah, so check that out. And I think that's it for today.
Yes, we have reached the end of the line.
What was it in the Mickey Mouse show that they used to sing a song at the end? Maybe we should come up with something like that. No? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, never mind.
These good people at home don't want to listen to me sing.
They want to hear me sing.
No,
What do
they
you want
don't.
me to sing? You guys give me suggestions in the socials, and I will sing.
I want you to sing in sign language.
Or what is it? Sing Far, Far Away.
Far, far away.
All right, guys. So as always, thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Please spread the word about us. Tell your friends.
Tell your
Hey.
mama.
Tell your mama. And yeah, we're perfect for background noise. Just saying.
Remember to drink your coffee and sip your tea. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week.
Yes. And remember, life's unscripted. Author the ending. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye. Why are you still here? Bye. Goodbye.
Get out.
Goodbye. Wave goodbye.
Where's the camera? There we go.
Yeah. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Have a good week.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.